Now, new on Daybreak, employees of the Department of Transportation will be subject to a new kind of drug testing, one that includes opioids.
So the new guidelines came down from the Department of Transportation Monday. 24-Hour News 8's Joe Malillo is here with us this morning. Joe, you talked to local leaders. You found out what this would mean for people here in Indiana.
Yeah, full disclosure, I started this story, I started investigating this when I saw Trump ordered this with the Department of Transportation, and it came down Monday. So unexpectedly and kind of quicker than I had believed. But they'd worked for months to come up to make sure this drug testing includes opioids, something the old test missed. And their goal is obviously improve safety for everyone.
We can be the generation that ends the opioid epidemic.
President Trump announced a public health emergency in late October, kicking in services and funding to help fight the opioid crisis across the country. But let's rewind a few weeks. Trump announced he was working with the Department of Transportation to come up with a rule to extend drug testing for safety-sensitive workers, like railroad engineers, pilots, air traffic controllers, and truck drivers.
Certainly we can see the devastation that opioids are causing throughout our communities, throughout different job sectors.
Bystanders have been placed in harm's way. Amtrak has had to deal with this, with injuries that they've experienced. I think it's a necessary step. Unfortunately, it's kind of embarrassing that we waited this long to address it.
The rule updates the old 5-panel test, which only focused really on marijuana, cocaine, PCP, and more well-known drugs.
Whatever procedures federal government showcases and says that we need to abide by, we're absolutely going to stand up to those and utilize them.
Christopher Myers from INDOT tells me they test 25% of their workers with CDL licenses randomly.
We already do tests for multiple types of substances, including opiates, which are similar but not the same as opioids, which are what are being looked at right now, especially in consideration with what's going on around the nation.
I just like to say that there's no room for drug abuse in the railroad industry at all. It's a non-forgiving atmosphere that one mistake could cost you your life and cost other people their lives.
Kenneth Edwards, the state legislative director for Smart Transportation, says the railroad industry doesn't do enough to stop the problem before it becomes too dangerous.
Right now, the railroads, their drug policies are not employee-driven, they're management-driven. If they do self-report, they're talking about missing a lot of work, and the counselors aren't from the ranks. The counselors are management people, and so there's some mistrust there.
Lawmakers are hoping the new rule will make it safer for everyone on the roads, in the air, and on the tracks.
I know that different states have different views on this. I think now is the time to set a national standard for transportation workers, because too many innocent bystanders' lives have been impacted because of carelessness in this regard.
The Indiana Railroad Company had this to say when I asked them about drug testing updates. Indiana Railroad's operating employees receive random drug testing, but only the 5-panel drug test due to the restrictions under federal law. We agree that opioids should be part of the drug testing framework and support the Trump administration's proposal. So there's a lot more on this story, including the final proposal that came down Monday from the Department of Transportation. I put that online now, and again, released Monday. Things changed from the time I started this story to the time it is now. So the rule is there for everybody on wishtv.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe, thank you.
Thank you.
It is 5:12.